Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host, LovelyCheesePizza here. My lovely fiance decided to join, and she loves eating, and that's a good thing. Welcome back to Let's Play some more Gran Turismo Sport. I'm gonna cough. It's gonna happen. Let's get it out of the way now. There we go. Okay, I think sometimes you gotta cough really hard and it makes it go away. So, last time we did circuit experience, and it actually went well, believe it or not. It's a fucking miracle of modern science. We went to Autodromo de Interlagos, and it didn't go horribly. It did for a while. It still took us like 25 minutes to get through all of it, but it's not going to be anywhere near as bad as good old Nürburgring Nordschleife. And that's, I said that improperly, partially on purpose and partially not.
Well, it means, in other words, holy fuck.
Yeah, it's the longest track of all time, and it sucks. It really is. So, today we're going to do Mission Challenge, just because I'm making an executive decision because I'm the president of the world. And we're going to do Big Willow GR4 race 2 laps with a Mustang. We're driving a Ford, so it's going to explode halfway down the road, because Fords suck. They do. I'm going to give this one a pass, though, just because...
It is a Mustang.
Well, it's not that it's a Mustang. It picked the proper racing stripes. White and blue. Especially because my favorite car of all time is a Dodge Viper GTSR. And my favorite racing stripes in the world is a Dodge Viper with white and blue. And it does not work the same with blue and white. It really doesn't. I figure it's the same two colors. I mean, you would think you're going to be just as pleased if it looks the other way, but no.
So do you want me to rub into your face that I got to sit in one of those Vipers?
I mean, you can.
In the steering wheel.
I'm going to be very upset with that because I didn't get to do it. Of
I
course
even got to sit there and rev it.
In case you're wondering what Dean she is referring to, I'll let her tell you while I try to catch up with OP-ters.
OP. So, growing up in the small-ass, danky town that we grew up in, well, at least that I grew up in, I had a really close friend. His name was Kyle Castronovo. So therefore,
that last name might trigger something for some of you out there in the music community.
Unless you've been living under a rock for most of your existence. His dad is Dean Castronovo, who is the former drummer for Journey. So I grew up with him constantly whenever he was home from tours or what have you. Seeing him, I got to play behind one of his cars, and at this time he had his Viper. And it was the very first time I got to sit behind the wheel of any car, and he let me, because he had it turned on, he let me rev it. Which again, I was in middle school. Not middle school, I was in elementary school, mind you, so I'm already a short person as it is. I'm 5'1", so as a child doing this, in maybe 4th or 5th grade, I had to like kind of slide my butt as close to the steering wheel as I could to sit there, reach the pedal, and rev it with the tip of my toe.
Which I'm sure he probably got a good laugh out of that.
Oh, he did. He always got a good laugh out of my expense. But I was always sweetheart. Anytime I got to see him was always a joy. He was always really, really nice to me. The last time I got to actually physically see him was for a concert. My 18th birthday, he and Def Leppard were touring with each other, and again, this was still when he was with Journey, and so my 18th birthday present was going to see them in concert. He bought, he gave us tickets that way we could go, knowing I love Journey and I love Def Leppard. I had never gotten to see either of the bands perform. And so that was his 18th birthday present to me.
And I still have never seen either of them perform, so my life,
I was raised with a very, very kind, awesome kick-ass mom that raised me to love rock music, and my children love it too. I kind of like it that way.
And my parents bought me a DC Talk album once in my life. Oh, yeah. I lived a very enriched childhood. I also had an internet service provider called Integrity Online, which means that if there were pictures of women in bikinis, it would not let me go there. Nope. Oh, no. No, no, no. Even like the word sex or the word like bikini or girls or any of that stuff was like pre-filtered out. That stuff, that internet browser was an absolute nightmare to try to do anything on. So, you know, all the America Online demo discs in the mail, and all of the CompuServe demo discs in the mail. So, yeehaw. I had a fun childhood of browsing the internet. But yeah, so if you think just on the off chance you think that she's full of shit, I can confirm, and you can even look. I'm sure there's public record somewhere that would tell you that he lives.
He lives
here in
Salem.
In the Salem Kaiser area.
He lives in Salem.
So there you go. Oh my God, holy shit, we're doing rally stuff.
And I am still friends with Kyle as well. Him and I chit chat nice and as much as we possibly can. By the way, Kyle, who's Dean's son, kid I was talking to you about, he is in his own band, and this is Wednesday 13. If you guys ever get a chance to look him up, awesome band. If you guys like rock or metal, highly recommend checking him out. Kyle is just as good of a drummer as his dad is. So you already know he's probably breaking drumsticks left and right. And seriously, Kyle, I'm not buying you any drumsticks if you break another set. Just so you know.
Oh shit! All right, well that didn't go over very well.
Oh.
Hey, this is the first time that I've done rally in this game. I was not prepared for this moment at all.
Just like you weren't prepared for all those nice little turns that you had to sit there and do the other night.
No, not at all.
I watched that video, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that did all right. Okay, we're gonna try that again. This was not expected. I did not think I'd be doing rally in here. They really threw that out of nowhere. I mean, I gotta sit here and try to keep up with the likes of D. Sakakibara and oh god, and Cast Iron Castelli over here. So we're gonna do it. I'm driving my 4th of July edition Ford Mustang. Got red, white, and blue all over the place in it.
That makes you patriotic.
It does. Oh, God.
See, look at that. That's patriotism.
God, I did the same thing in the same spot. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, while we go, while I've got her here, since she's gonna be here, you know, for the remainder of the filming session today, we have a story.
Oh God.
The story is great. I'm so glad she's able to join today because, you know, she's not really been feeling great with, you know, the whole being 7 months pregnant deal. You know, there's going to be plenty of days where you just feel like you want to gouge your own eyes out. At my expense, of course.
Hey!
Huh? Well, I'm the one that, you know, I'm the reason why it happened. So, you know.
Yeah, it really is your fault.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Come on. Come on, I gotta bring the pain on the last turn. Yeah! Alright, we're good. Anywho, so here's
fucking story.
Here's how I don't even remember how it began in the first place. But we're hanging out watching a movie in the bedroom. And whatever the situation was, she looks over at me and just out of the blue, she's like, hypothetically, if you ever leave me, get with somebody that's ugly.
It was not hypothetical. I just flat out said it nonchalant, clear as day, not missing a beat. We were watching a movie that had to do with a guy that left his wife for another person. And without missing a beat, it's like, you know, if you ever leave me for someone else,
she better be ugly.
She better be ugly. Just there's no missing a beat. There's no nothing. It's just she better be ugly.
And so I'm sitting here like, I mean, I'm not leaving you, but I'll keep that. I'll file that away. You know? Okay. I was like, so what like
Define.
like we
Define
talking like, you know, we talking like just a butterface, or are we talking like full scale like cankles and frists and like frizzy hair, and she's gonna be like the manager of a Joanne Fabrics? Like, is that what we're talking about? Like, we're going all the way. By the way, no slight to any of you who either themselves works at or has family members that work at Joanne Fabrics.
I love you guys.
I love you.
Like your discount.
Joanne Fabrics is awesome, but that's like it's like a classic joke though. That's like a classic, you know, kind of. Well, you'll get what I'm talking about once we get there. Anywho,
Such an asshole.
so we end up really running along with this thing, and
By we, he means me.
it took a life of its own real fast. And I was like, okay, so
You just asked me.
I was like, so what's her name gonna be? What's she gonna look like?
He sat there and said, "Well, are we talking about what was it? He called her Frumpy Lisa."
Yeah, I was like, so what is she gonna be, like Frumpy Lisa or what? I mean, I feel like Lisa in a lot of cases can be kind of a frumpy name. So for a while, her identity was Lisa. My hypothetical ugly,
Second wife.
Yeah, second wife, for whatever reason.
And she was about as girl next door, ordinary, you know, nothing special about her kind of chick from the neck down, and then from the neck up, she is a butterface. There is no.
Her face is actually made out of, I can't believe it's not butter spray on butter. It's the spray on butter. It's not even the stuff in the tub. I mean, the stuff in the tub is an upgrade, and so she's got mad frizzy hair. It's super tangled. She hasn't touched a bottle of hair conditioner since like 1975.
Because she doesn't believe in it.
Which would also make her a good 10, 12 years older than me at least.
Hey! Don't knock it.
We're in first place, and so we're like, okay.
Mom pants.
Yeah, she's got mom pants that don't even have like the regular back pockets, like where it shows the pocket. It's just the one that shows the slit that just signifies that there's a pocket on the pants.
And there's no pocket.
Oh no, there's pocket. But you don't know how deep the pocket is. And she puts her keys in her back pocket. So it makes her ass look kind of chunky, kind of cottage cheesy. Oh, and she has massive, I'm talking curdled as fuck cottage cheese thighs. That's just gonna happen. And she's gonna wear Crocs. But not only are they gonna be Crocs, they're going to be Crocs that actually look like crocodiles. They're gonna be special.
They're gonna be the lime green ones.
They're gonna be lime green ones that have extra bumpy texture, that actually have a crocodile face on them, and she's going to wear them with everything.
But she has a personality.
Yeah. Yeah. That personality is going to be something else. The only thing she's ever going to watch is Animal Planet. While she's doing mad Sudoku puzzles.
Hey,
I'm not saying, no, doing Sudoku doesn't make you frumpy, but a lot of frumpy people do Sudoku puzzles.
by the way, people, I do Sudoku.
I've done Sudoku puzzles too. I'm just saying, that's like a very, it's a classic thing that a lot of frumpy women and probably frumpy ass dudes do too, I'm sure, is they do a lot of Sudoku while they're, you know, watching the Lifetime channel crying. And what? Hey, we don't know that people don't do that. I guess it'd probably be the Oxygen channel now, because I don't even know if Lifetime's even still around, is it?
I don't know. I don't watch them.
Well,
I got better shit to watch.
The last time I watched the Lifetime channel on purpose was when they were doing reruns of Unsolved Mysteries on it.
Okay, I don't watch Lifetime. I don't watch Oxygen. No.
Nothing wrong with that.
No.
So yes, this was the story of my hypothetical wife, and then we eventually changed her name from Lisa to Peg, Because, oh, Peg sounds so much worse. Of which also, again, by the way, if you have a relative or your mom is named Peg, I apologize. It does not mean that every woman named Peg is Frumpy, but we're basing this on, we kind of based it off of King of the Hill Peg, because, well,
She's the ultimate mom.
She's the ultimate kind of frumpy mom, and she plays Boggle. That's the other big thing. She plays a fuck ton of Boggle.
Yep.
So we ran with this model for a good solid 20 minutes. Like it was a long time. It was funny though. We never really came down with what songs we would play at this theoretical wedding though, because that's got to be a thing too. I mean, if we're really going all the way on this theoretical model, it's got to go all the way with it. Of which I'm thinking the song that she would have probably picked for going down the aisle with would have probably been "Who Let the Dogs Out" by Baha Men. So, I mean, why wouldn't you? And that seems like the pretty obvious choice for anybody in that situation. It's either that or it'd have to be something by Bob Dylan that's completely, like, inaudible.
I'm thinking here. Hold on. So, you have the ultimate mom pants. You have the frizzy.
Oh, and she wears
magenta from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
She wears medium length tote socks with the rubber grips on the bottom.
Right.
Oh yeah.
That's right. And
However,
she actually wears a belt with her mom pants.
And
like she tucks in her shirt.
And it's an
and there's a belt, and
the
pants have the elastic waist in the back. We're talking.
She has 12. She has 12 colors of design. I was gonna say designer, but designer is not a word that follows.
No, designer for her would be Walmart.
Yeah, her.
That is designer.
She has 12 different colors of fanny packs.
Yeah. That way she can coordinate them with her outfits. Yeah. So we have that. So. Let's see. Actually, you know what? I think better yet, let's take a poll here.
God.
What do you guys think that their wedding song should be?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Who Let the Dog. That's gonna be it's gonna be a hard one to beat though.
I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think that this Peg,
this
nightmare of
this terror marriage?
I give it a success rate of 5%.
That's being pretty generous, I think. I think it was.
Well, I didn't want to say 1%.
I'd say it was doomed from the pits of hell before it began.
What made you fall in love with her? Is what I'm trying. Were you drunk?
No. We talked about this. This was part of it too. Like, how the hell did we even meet? And it was.
Oh no! I remember how you guys met. It was at a bowling alley. And you saw her coming out from the food court area with her frizzy hair blowing in her stein of
O'Doul's because she drank it just for the taste. You know, wouldn't want to get drunk because that's when
her fried cheese curds. That was it.
That's when drunk Peg comes out, and she tries to act drunk off of O'Doul's when she doesn't realize that it's not an alcoholic beer.
With her fried cheese curds. That was it.
And her sweat.
Listening.
Yes, that shines what really wrangled me in. That's what did it. It was at a potluck. I was just there because I was there, but we locked eyes and that was the end of it. I.e., that was the end of my my classification as a human being.
Did you tell everyone how you and I met?
In high school?
Yes, in high school.
I'm fairly certain I've mentioned it before, but just in case I haven't,
for those that are new,
why don't you go right ahead and tell them? Because I gotta focus hardcore on this for a moment. So.
Which part do you want me to tell them? Do you want me to tell them when I asked you out and then spread the rumor, or do you want me to tell them?
Oh, the rumor where you told half the school that I was gay. Yeah, that was the thing. She asked me out and I
said no.
Regrettably said no. So I said no, and so she told a very unacceptably high amount of people in fairly high places in the social construct of our high school that my preference was dicks insteed of not dicks. And so that caused... I never knew this until much, much later. Shit! Oh, I didn't realize that the thing was right there. Damn it. Okay, we'll do it one more time. So, yeah. You may continue.
Yeah.
I just had to get that one out.
Oh, no,
So-
you got it out. You just... Thank you for saying the story, because that was exactly how it happened. I had asked him out, had a crush on him since my freshman year. He was a grade above me, even though we're the same age.
Well,
Schools suck.
yeah.
Anyways, so he had said no many, many times. And I kept asking because, you know, us girls, we like to trail after our boys that we have crushes on, like, you know, sorry dogs looking for food. But I finally got to the point my junior year, his senior year, where I had, like, okay, I'm going to pursue as best as I possibly can and get this going. We had been friends for, at this point, 3 years. And had asked him out yet again, and he said no. So
Little did she know, by the way, that I did have the hots for her, but I was an absolute chicken shit, and I was afraid. What I was afraid of was, you know, what any, you know, timid high school boy is afraid of, is rejection. Or, you know, because we were good friends, that if she did say yes, I was going to make just a catastrophic mistake somewhere, and then I was not only going to ruin that, but I was going to also ruin our friendship too. And so I was very tentative, and ended up being a really stupid idea. Anyhow. Continue again.
So after being rejected enough, and this was before. No, this is before. This was either, I can't remember if this was before or after the car incident, and which I can tell that story too. It's actually quite funny. I pursued him. He said no, so I went ahead and took it upon myself to tell the entire football team, the entire cheerleading squad, and all of dance team that he was gay. Flaming gay.
Because, you know, I totally just look like the type that would be super flamboyant, you know. I know what you were waiting for. And you know what? I didn't want to indulge.
Don't worry, he does it privately.
No, she was waiting for me to do my super flamboyant gay voice, because I can do that, because I've been around enough gay people in my life that, well, when you're around it, you just pick up on it after a bit.
So
Not like I really have a tangible use for it or anything, but it is a good party trick, and it makes people laugh. And I think it's always fun when you can call a straight person a bitch, and it makes them laugh. Such a bitch, you know.
Thank you for doing it.
And it's funny because every time I do that, she's always like, "You do that better than
Most gay men,"
which is, I don't know whether to be proud of that or to be concerned.
I'm more concerned.
I probably would be too, but I'm very comfortable in my sexuality, so don't worry about it. You know, I'm obviously not flipping the script or anything. That's, you know, I have a collection of voices that I like to play with. So, you know, okay, here we go.
Whatever you say, Gabriel.
Oh yeah, okie dokie. Oh, what the fuck? Where'd this guy come from? What kind of horse cum is this? 181 miles an hour. 181 miles an hour. 186 miles an hour. Oh, I got it. Oh, I totally got it. Oh, that's super easy. But I gotta get first place?
So,
Oh,
anyway.
no, I don't. No, I don't.
Anyway.
Anyhoosins. Well, we're gonna probably stop this episode in just a moment here, but we will be back in another episode.
We'll continue.
Or
the
two, and
conversation.
we'll keep rolling with stuff. just because, you know, we could sit here and go for another half an hour, but I like to try to keep these things with at least some remote level of time structure.
Yeah.
So,
we realize you guys have lives that don't consist of following hours.
but some of you don't, and that's perfectly okay with me.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to stop right here.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
Daily workout complete. We got a free car. I forget that
Woo!
this happens. What are we getting? Don't you dare give me that hatchback. Give me the good
You're
one over
getting
here.
the hatchback, baby.
No.
Hatchback.
Oh, no, that's tight. I don't like the fact that it looks like a banana, but that's okay. Oh, it's a Bugatti. Sick. Okay.
It's
all right.
a penis car. You're gay.
No, not at all.
Oh.
I don't know a single gay man that has one of those.
I do.
Okay. Well.
Several.
Okay. What? How many gay people do you know that have that amount of money? Bugattis are fucking expensive.
Do you remember where my half of the family comes from?
California. There's poor people that live in California.
My family, Adam. Are they poor?
No.
No.
No, they're not.
No, they're really not.
Man, we have a lot of cars. The funny thing is, I've only purchased one of these. I only bought this walking horse, but hey, what am I going to do about it, you know? All right, guys, well, when we come back next time, we're going to move on with some more goods. We're going to either I think we'll do some more circuit experience to try to catch up a little bit. So, till then, my friends, this is your host, Lovely Cheese Pizza, and my lovely fiance, Michaela, saying thank you guys for stopping by and watching, and we'll check you next time. Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.